What's going on, crypto YouTube people? Currently we are in my car. I have the windows rolled down because my AC just decided to go out, which was awesome. But overall, I want to talk about my perspective on the crypto markets currently right now, with the Fed cuts that are currently happening, coming up to the US election that is already going to be happening within the next 2 months. On top of that, we are reaching the point past the Bitcoin halving where we start to see some crazy price action just based off of previous cycles and where we're currently at right now. So this is the calm before the storm, and I want to talk about my whole perspective throughout this whole journey of learning about the crypto markets, and also just documenting my buys, my sells, my perspective, and everything else in between. Everyone buys crypto for the intent to make money. Everyone jumps in the crypto space because they see this image, this whole perspective of making a whole bunch of money and living a glamorous life. And it comes with understanding what everything is. People that just copy trade, try to make as much money, which I have copy traded before. Whenever I first got started, I made some money, and I also lost a lot of money, just because you have no idea what you're doing. You're just making assessments based off of what other people are saying and not really coming to your own conclusion. And throughout this year, I have been documenting my journey, learning about different crypto sectors, seeing different perspectives on the markets based off of previous cycles and currently what we're seeing right now. And based off of everything that I've been learning and obtaining, I've realized that there's a lot of fluff out there, a lot of bullcrap information, and everyone is just staying up to date with what's going on currently in the moment. And while that is important, keeping up with the daily events, the macro events that are going to have an effect on the price action of Bitcoin and our altcoins and everything, it's good to obtain a larger perspective and get a more broad scope of what has happened before and what's currently going on. Like how I said, we're pretty much on the verge of crazy gains. We're at the end of a bull cycle. We're going to be seeing some crazy gains for Bitcoin and altcoins within the next few months. Honestly, everyone's talking about how Bitcoin is going to peak out in the middle of 2025, and I think there's going to be a crazy recession in 2026 based off of the Fed cuts that we've currently been seeing and everything else in the economy. But based off of what I've been learning throughout this crypto cycle, 2024-2025 crypto cycle, is keeping up with a proper understanding of what is important and what isn't. Because like how I said, there's a lot of fluff information, and whenever you're trying to dissect people's perspectives on top of the macro events that are currently going on and based off of previous cycles, it can really start to get discouraging, just because you don't understand what is going on and what people are saying until you start to really understand the terminology, what exactly has happened, and then from there what the predictions are based off of those previous events. I have been just documenting my journey so that I can show beginners what is possible in the crypto space. And the crypto space in general, cryptocurrency, is going to set a lot of people financially free. People in this 2024-2025 crypto bull cycle are going to make a ton of money. Millionaires are going to be made, and I plan to make a good amount of money financially so that I can step away from the 9-to-5 realm, which I'm currently still doing. I have my lunch right here, which I have to eat. I have about like 20 minutes left on my lunch break, but trying to learn about this cycle and just documenting my journey as a crypto beginner, it's really taught me a lot. And now I'm starting to see that the more and more I learn, the broader I have to start getting, because everyone is going to tell you this is going to happen, or this is going to happen, or you need to buy, or you need to sell, or you need to do all these different things. But until you can come to your own conclusion and really understand what is potentially going to be happening, you aren't going to be able to progress as far as you can, and that's my whole point with this YouTube video. I want to tell you guys, as my first year in crypto, where I finally took it seriously and started learning about everything and documenting my journey and, buying, selling, and trying to be profitable, I've made a good amount of money, and I've also lost money from just not being informed of what's going on. And I know crypto beginners are going to get into this. This is probably your first video that you've ever watching in the crypto space, or one of the first videos. And I'm glad you've got this, because this is someone giving you their real perspective on the markets and trading as a beginner in the crypto space. There's a guy blowing leaves over there, and I can hear him in my video. But overall, people are going to jump into the markets and just want to make a ton of money, not understand what has been happening this whole cycle as well as in previous cycles, and they're gonna get wrecked. They're gonna get shreked. They're gonna lose money, and they're gonna get upset, and they're gonna jump out of the crypto markets and miss out on the opportunity that is presenting itself. So I think if you're, you know, a beginner in the crypto space trying to get the perspective of other people, you know, you should really understand, you know, the macro events that are currently going on, so you can have an understanding of where we're going. But you should really be more broad and really start teaching yourself what has happened on previous cycles. What should I look for in specific projects when I'm investing in them? What exactly are people talking about when they say, you know, the price action around Bitcoin is going up or going down, or deviations, or, you know, different accumulation points? You need to understand all of these different things, indicators, charts, so you can read what's going on in the markets. Without that information, guys, you're gonna just be copy trading people and try to wish for the best, and at the end of the day, everybody's gonna have a bigger effect because they're ahead of you. So with my intent on this video, guys, I got to finish it up because that leaf blower dude is getting closer and closer to me and it's driving me crazy. But overall, right now, guys, I think if you're a beginner in the crypto space, you should really see what has happened overall in this 2024 crypto cycle, the ups, the downs, and where we're currently going on, you know, the crazy massive gains that we're about to see, because we're at the end of this 2024-2025 crypto cycle. And when I say we're at the end of it, we're at the end cycle, the end, you know, last few months before we start to see those crazy gains. A lot of people get upset with me when I tell them that we're at the end of the cycle because they think I think this is the peak for Bitcoin and all this other different stuff. No. Go do your research, guys. I want you to understand what's going on in the crypto markets, because if you don't look at previous cycles and you don't understand the terminology people are using, and you don't understand how these macro events are going to have a gradual effect on the markets, you are going to miss out and you're going to be behind people that are learning this stuff. So guys, as my first year in crypto, my main thing that I need to tell you guys is keep learning. Learn as much as you can. Get a broader perspective. Don't just follow a few people and think that you understand this project and this project are gonna do amazing and phenomenal. No, understand what goes into a good project. Understand why someone has the perspective that they have. Understand previous cycles. Understand how to read charts, indicators, how to, you know, understand the basic fundamentals of trading in crypto and learning about projects and investing in projects, so that you can be profitable and you can make money and you won't be a part of the 90% of people that just get into this and lose money. So that's my video, guys, about talking about my first year in crypto. I've had multiple videos like this where I talk about my perspective on the markets. If you guys are new to the channel, go and check out the rest of my content. I really, you know, I'm just documenting my whole journey as a beginner in the crypto space. I shouldn't even say beginner. I'm more of an intermediate trader now. But overall, you know, I'm just documenting my journey, keeping you guys updated with the markets, with the Fed cuts, macro events that are going on, but then also giving you guys this perspective of, you know, someone that is still a semi-beginner, but as I have been learning more, I see why people get left in the dust in the crypto markets and why people lose money. And it's just because you don't know what you don't know. So guys, keep learning, keep progressing. We're on the verge of crazy gains, so I hope you're invested in the markets and I hope you're exposed to a few projects. I'll be keeping you guys updated on what's going on in the crypto markets and giving you guys videos like this on, you know, just currently my perspective on the space, what I've learned and where we're currently going. All right, that leaf blower guy is practically behind me now. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap it right here. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and drop me a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of my content and my perspective. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.